I thought we came out with good focus, good purpose on what we were trying to do. We were getting good shots, and we were able to get stops and kind of get control of the game early, or at least midway through. I felt like we were kind of in control of the whole game as far as the way we wanted to go, and we were able to make enough plays and win the game, which is what it's all about. I thought that, it's the reality is, for whatever reason, today in the last game we didn't make a lot of shots when we were open, and it's hard to kind of get a great rhythm going when you're missing some shots. But I thought that we did a pretty good job, or an excellent job of not getting really frustrated by it. We kept, for the most part, getting good shots, and defensively, other than a stretch there, I think midway through probably like the 15 to the 10-minute mark of the second half, we were forcing them to take tough shots. I thought in that stretch we were fouling a little bit because we were a little bit late, and they were getting to the rim a little bit too much, and they were getting some offensive rebounds. But other than that stretch, I thought we did a good job at that, and despite not making shots, which is what you got to do when if you're going to be a championship team. There's going to come a game at some point that you need to win where you don't make shots. And last year for us, it was the quarterfinals against Loyola. We couldn't make anything. We found a way to win that game. I'd like it to be the last game that we miss some open shots tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen, so we got to be able to do enough of the other things well that we can make up for it.
Yeah, give them credit. I thought they still did a good job being physical. I just thought we came out with the type of energy that we need to come out with, game in and game out. I think when we set the tone, it's difficult to match that energy. So I thought we came out, we were communicating well, we were flying around, getting some deflection. So I thought that kind of set the tone for the game. But as you can see, yeah, they don't stop playing hard.
Well, I think throughout the year, you need everyone to make plays and help you. And tonight was a night where some guys came in that hadn't had the opportunity to play as much and played well and really did a lot to help us win. Just because you're not playing the game doesn't necessarily mean you're not helping us to win. You're pushing guys in practice and making guys get better and continuing to improve yourself and trying to take some of those minutes. But I thought those guys came in when we needed them. Ben Robertson came in with some big plays. Obviously, with the foul trouble, it was nice for Paul Newman over here to not have 4 fouls in 2 minutes, be able to play a little bit. But you look at Andrew Funk and Walter Ellis. They went 0 for whatever from 3, but I thought they really were outstanding defensively. And because of that, we were able to still be in the lead, and we were able to let them play until they get out of their shooting slump, which is going to come. They don't miss a whole lot in practice. It's going to come. It's going to come at some point. But as long as they continue to guard at the level they were today, they're going to keep an opportunity to play, and they'll get out of it. I think every game's challenging. I think you give the credit to the guys for coming in and making plays. It's pretty easy to look good as a coach when guys are making plays and making shots and play with energy. It makes you look a lot more like you know what you're doing than often you do.
I just try to do whatever I can. Like I always say, I just try to do whatever I can to help the team win. Whether that's making shots, whether that's playing defense, whatever it is. I'm just trying to, play my role the best way I can. I guess it just came down, I had some open shots and, they just happened to fall for me.
For the second group, come off the bench, we try to be the spark off the bench, help our team maintain the lead or put the lead up. And, we just try to do our job and, just be there, be on defense, offense. Either way, we're going to try to help our starters get back on the court and make sure that they're ready and refueled to keep pushing the lead.
Well, I think throughout the year, you need everyone to make plays and help you. And tonight was a night where some guys came in that hadn't had the opportunity to play as much and played well and really did a lot to help us win. Just because you're not playing the game doesn't necessarily mean you're not helping us to win. You're pushing guys in practice and making guys get better and continuing to improve yourself and trying to take some of those minutes. But I thought those guys came in when we needed them. Ben Robertson came in with some big plays. Obviously, with the foul trouble, it was nice for Paul Newman over here to not have 4 fouls in 2 minutes, be able to play a little bit. But you look at Andrew Funk and Walter Ellis. They went 0 for whatever from 3, but I thought they really were outstanding defensively. And because of that, we were able to still be in the lead, and we were able to let them play until they get out of their shooting slump, which is going to come. They don't miss a whole lot in practice. It's going to come. It's going to come at some point. But as long as they continue to guard at the level they were today, they're going to keep an opportunity to play, and they'll get out of it. I have faith in everyone that goes in. They've shown they can play. I've said before, I think one of the great things when you play a great non-league schedule is it exposes your weaknesses. The other problem you have is, especially with younger guys at times, if they play as much as you'd like them to play, it can get out of hand, and it can get away from you. So it's, in some respects, it takes a little longer in instance for those guys to get the chance to kind of play through some of those things, but they've gotten to recently, and I think they're going to continue to get better.
Kimball, you're out there a lot with 4 reserves for probably most of your time. They're kind of added pressure knowing that you're the only starter out there.
Honestly, no, there's not. I always say it, and Coach says it a lot. We genuinely have 14 guys who can play at a very high level. So when they're out there, I know they're going to do their job just like I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. And no, I never look around and say, oh damn, I have to go outside of myself to try and keep this up. There's a lot of guys on this team that can make plays. So it's the beauty of it.
We'll look at win or lose. We'll look at what we need to do to get better. But the only thing that matters is from this point on, we got to be 1-0 on Saturday.